beautiful souls. Welcome to Tarot Physics, your space for cosmic insight and transformative tarot readings. We're going to focus on Aries placements, first house placements, as well as Mars placements for the month of August 2026. Okay, yes, we're already in August. By the time you see this, it's probably going to be going into the second week of July. Okay, but anywho, let's just get into it. I'm going to try a little something different when it pertains. Well, no, I'm not. I'm going to try to keep it at a certain angle when I hit the house and the planets moving forward. I kind of want to play with it a little bit, but anywho, I digress. Let's get into it. Let's see what's going on with Aries placement. So make sure you're checking where in your chart you have Aries, whether that's a planet or a house. All right, we have spiritual. Oh my goodness. My weekly card. It's 4:44 on the clock right now. We have lie and we have throat chakra. So, Bottom of the deck, third eye. Split the deck, lesson. Let's see what this is about for the month of August 2026. I'm going to use this deck. I forgot what this is called, but I purchased, this is the real one, the one that you can get off of Etsy, you guys. Somebody's selling a false one on Amazon. I saw it. It's horrible. Anywho, let's see. What is spiritual here for Aries placements for the month of August? We have energetic grounding. Okay, so you're being called to ground this month. 8 plus 4 is 12, which goes to 3 here. So you're being, you're being called to ground. There's something here shifting spiritually where you need to kind of be physically, more so spiritually, should I say. You need to be spiritually grounded. You need to call your energy, your power back into you, okay? Yeah, diluted attachments here. There's something, or there's energy around you here because things are shifting here for you, right? Things are shifting, okay? Things are shifting here for you. It looks like preparation. It looks like you're being prepared for something on a spiritual level and you need to get stationary. Yeah. Some of you, this may include needing to cleanse your energy. Okay. We have sacred space. Okay. Setting up an area for just you. Okay. But this also says, since it's clarifying this and I have cleanse, charge, and activate here, you're being prepared for something on a spiritual level here, the month of August here, okay? Yeah, it's about to backfire. Plans fail, backlash, counteraction, karma, sad news, message of concern. This is similar to like Wheel of Fortune in this deck. And real estate, home, house access, imprisonment here. So something is shifting around someone's stability here. Elimination of evil. What's happening here is, I got it. I see exactly what's happening here. Bottom of the deck, what I want wants me. You're about to obtain a desire. Now, some of you could be overthinking this situation. Some of you could be feeling trapped right now, maybe not knowing which way to go. Depending on where Aries is in your chart, that's where this shift is happening here. But what's happening with the shift is a clearing. There's a clearing happening and you need to get stationary so you're able to understand what is your energy versus what's being cleared out. Because when you have attachments, when there's people or things pulling on you, it can confuse you. It can cause confusion mentally. Okay, you get confused in what's your energy and what's not. So it seems like you need to get grounded. Okay, so this is doing root chakra work, eating better. I mean, the simplest way, honestly, is eating red fruits and vegetables. Okay, with intention. I'm telling you, it works. Look it up if you need other, but all the spiritual girlies and guys know and understand that. All right, but let's see. Yeah, because look, it says you don't own me. Yes, you're being released from something here. Resilience is your superpower. Surviving and thriving under harsh conditions. Adaptability, built for survival. Intentional living, self-sufficient here with alignment, balance. Exactly. Something is shifting very powerfully here for you. And this is something you've been wanting. Make a wish. But whoever this is, whoever you are, you've done the work for it. Okay? You've done the work for it. Clarify my weekly card. So let's see what's going on weekly, what you need to understand weekly Aries placements here. We have fail. Well, it says fall down 7, get up 8, rise undetermined, unbreakable here. So this is a part of that resilience energy, 9 of Wands energy, that keep going energy here. Yeah, an ocean of suffering, emotions, overwhelm, hopeless, negativity, ignorance, powerless, mental illness, narcissist, and we have they can't hide what you already know. I'm gonna look into this. Clarify this. Yes, spirit guides are your shield. Playing games with you, mind games, with the deck, karmic bonds, spiritual baths, rumors, rage, and confusion. I'm gonna look into this. Let's see what this is about. This is a continuation. We have cheating and men crying, so that may be significant for someone. Okay, there may be something that gets exposed about that here. Somebody is not listening to their spirit team. We had spirit guides in the reverse, so somebody needs to think clearly. Something that may fail, you need to kind of, look at it for what it is and move forward, so you do not remain stagnant or in some type of mental loop. Okay, we have phases. This phase, it will end soon. We have New Year's, something significant about this holiday, an obsession here. Bottom of the deck, missing piece. Split the deck, cheating, gift, balance, surprised, guarded, growth, life purpose, sign, symbolism, sexual intercourse here. Clarify obsession. Behind the scenes, addiction. So somebody is dealing with you're being called to protect your energy. Okay, it seems like whatever you're breaking from someone who has obsessive tendencies here. They could be dealing with addictions here. Okay, but I also feel like some individuals may be breaking free of any addictions, of any habits that need ending. That also looks like what's happening. But with obsession and behind the scenes here, there's a closing out. Somebody's, especially with playing mind games here, great fortune here, cut through the confusion, and lotus eyes. Yeah, it's a lot of chitter chat behind the scenes. 3 of Cups, a group of individuals possibly. Okay, somebody has the Mercury Cancer. Let's clarify. What is this about? Show me. We have Lovers in reverse. This is a choice. A choice here, a decision or a choice that was not taken, or something blocked. 2 of Pentacles here. Somebody has not been able to make peace or have peace due to a decision here that was made here. Yeah, 8 of Cups. Somebody chose to walk away here from something. Okay, Saturn, Pisces. Somebody chose to walk away from a situation. Okay, someone chose to walk away in a situation. Hermit, Virgo energy here, and somebody has been watching someone. Yeah, someone's success. Yeah, Jupiter and Leo. 4 of Pentacles, Sun, Capricorn, Knight of Wands. This could be a Capricorn. Somebody's had a hard time with letting something go. Okay, they may feel like they were done wrong. They feel like somebody's trying to control something from behind the scenes that they do not have control over. Okay, this person may try to reach out or has reached out. This could come in different forms, but for some of you with Dream Weaver here, I feel like what I'm getting here, some of you, this is a mind game, because even tapping into it, some of you may have thought this was one person and it's someone else. Okay, and that's what it is. That's how this is meant to be. Okay, it does seem very group-like, groupthink, cult-like type of energy. So a group of individuals here. Okay, but it does seem to be someone decided to turn their back on a connection. They didn't feel like it was worth putting the energy or effort in. They wanted to go in a different direction. Okay, they wanted to choose something else, and this could be you actually got rewarded. There was success that came with this, but also with that Hermit, there was spiritual guidance. Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Someone was intuitively guided to move away from something. Someone was intuitively guided. Now, some of you, this is a spirit, and what I mean by that is you meet this energy, and if you have not learned your lesson, let's just say that you've met this in multiple women and men. okay? Friendships are romantic relationships, okay? Some of you, these were situationships with that 3 of Cups. But I feel like someone's watching somebody is obsessed, okay? But they feel left out. Mercury and Taurus, okay? They feel left out. They feel like they were being pushed to the side. But honestly, your spirit team, yeah, this person, double Capricorn energy, heavy Capricorn energy, Ace of Cups here, with the Fool here, Uranus energy. So you can have a Uranus Aries, okay? But it's almost like, yeah, Scorpio energy here. This was a lesson for you to go through. But somebody, they were supposed to then move on, but they won't let go. This is a Sun Capricorn for some of you. Hangman, Pisces energy. This person is stuck. Okay, they're stuck in a loop that it feels like they almost created, but this person has some issues going on as well within themselves here. Show me the actual person this obsession is coming from, this mind game here. 2 of Pentacles. Okay, you got Jupiter in Capricorn. Page of Cups. A child could also be here as well. 8 of Wands, Mercury, Sagittarius. Somebody wants to communicate. There's a rush of energy here, strength, Leo energy here with the Page of Wands here, King of Cups, Scorpio energy. Somebody may feel like they're very back and forth. Somebody's mentally ill, y'all. This is why you need to ground yourself here. And I feel like you already know this. High Priestess, Cancer energy. This is hidden here. 6 of Pentacles, Moon and Taurus. Queen of Swords, Libra energy, okay? It's almost, this is hidden. This person has been hiding. Somebody is off their rocker. Very back and forth between emotions. Just off. Let's see. Clarify lie. Let's see. Huh. We have lie. We have the white bull, masculine energy, power, dominance, fire, leadership, authority, rule, strong command. We have game over. Okay, you got 55 here, 10. So this is definitely a cycle closing out here with, cut through the confusion here, with honor what is ending, with make a wish here. I feel like, okay, a lot of you are being guided to ground yourself because there's something that was false that is clearing. Some of you, this is a spirit or an entity. That may be attached to a particular person that you were romantically involved with. Some of you, the children could be involved, a child, specifically a water child, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, doesn't have to be, but just saying here. But it feels like what's happening right now, somebody's trying to control something. They're trying to control a narrative to an extent, and it's over. Yeah, look, as soon as I split the deck, dead. Something has come to a complete end. Oh Lord, I forgot to put my light on, the flash on. Clarify this. Yeah, meant to be, missing piece, woman crying here. Bottom of the deck, upgrade, stuck in the past, therapist and performer, entertainment industry, and homeless, seeking God, skeletons, transformation, and cuffing season. Yeah, there's a connection or something coming. Somebody is evolving as a divine masculine or divine feminine, and is going to someone's going to the next level here in a sense of when it pertains to their connections here. It does feel like there's also something coming to an end, so there could be a possibility of something coming together. Somebody has not been able to leave something behind. Okay, this person could be in the public eye here, or both individuals or individuals involved are all in the public eye here. But there's, yeah, with in love here and chaos here, it feels like, wow, it's almost having to, the way this comes off to me is two people maybe living totally, completely different lives. But they're both in the public eye, or were in the public eye, something of that nature here. Yeah, there's an ending here happening, or there was a hard ending that killed something that was meant. But it looks like this is coming back around. This is what, okay, you're being prepared, all right? You have Sun, Gemini here. You have Saturn, Libra. Okay, the world, yep, Saturn. So you can have Saturn, Aries here. You're being guided to ground here because it seems like some of you want a connection, and it's coming. But this has to be, it looks like you need to get through something here. You need to get through this clouded energy, this ending of a severing of an attachment, or of certain habits and things of that nature. But it looks like an energy, an actual attachment. Okay, guys, that's what it looks like. And I feel like with the Ten of Swords, the Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands here, to the King of Wands, King of Pentacles. Okay, you have Leo, Taurus energy out here with Scorpio energy here. There's going to be someone here, Four of Pentacles, Sun, Capricorn, to the Saturn and Leo here. There's in Tower here, Mars. You have a Mars, Aries. Someone is going to take action here to bring a connection together. They are, but I'm gonna be honest, what's been happening behind the scene, you're not gonna see this coming in. Four of Cups here to the Empress, you're not. Venus energy, you have Venus, Aries, okay, Moon, Cancer here, Saturn, Taurus here, Aquarius energy, okay, you have Aries, Uranus. But what's happening is someone is going to step up, this King of Wands energy, okay? Now, Two of Swords, Moon, Libra here with Justice, Libra energy. Okay, so this is kind of bleeding. Let me get exactly. Love spells. Okay. Let me tell you. Whatever this energy, this entity, this person, okay, is, they've been trying to stop this from happening. Some type of, it's bigger than that. It's very spiritual. This is very spiritual, okay? You've been getting battled with spiritually, especially romantically, all right? Especially romantically. There's something here that has been going on with your relationships and your connections, all right? Your relationships and your connections, and how you move forward and how you obtain your wishes. So your 5th house, 7th house can be very significant here. You can have Aries 5th house or 7th house here. But exactly. And I feel like this situation took a lot from you, okay? Because with this Phoenix rising here, heavy Aries energy, look, the Aries sign, this is literally rising from the ashes, okay? Someone thought they defeated you, okay? Someone thought they defeated you. Look, they can't hide what you already know, but I feel like you already see this. You already see who this is. Yeah, start a new journey, finding your true self. This was a karmic cycle to bring you back to who you truly were. This is why you're being rewarded with the type of connection that you deserve, whether it be someone you already know or whether it be someone new. All right? This was definitely a distraction that led you literally off of course. Literally. But as you saw with that storm, there's a almost like a butterfly. It's literally you needing to go through this in order to rise to the occasion. You're coming off as this high priestess. So whoever you are, you're very intuitive. All right. You could have your own spiritual gifts as well. Okay. Clarify throat. Yeah. Heart like a lotus. 39 goes to 12, which goes to 3 here. Mockery and attempt to disguise fear here. So what's going to happen here with this communication here and light a candle here with bad health? Hold on. Let me see something. Burning bridges. And tea time. Mindfulness, calm, mind and body in harmony. So I feel like, other than the fact that you may need to kind of clear your throat chakra, okay, reap what you sow, intuition, third eye. This is clarifying third eye, split the deck, wheel of fortune. This is clarifying lessons here. The wheel is turning in your favor. Whoever you are, you've exceeded your own expectations, or you will. Now, when it pertains to this in specifically here, there's intentions here with clearing the air here. Somebody may actually clear the air, okay? Someone may, yeah. Clarify, heart like a lotus, light a candle, burning bridges. Show me what this is about. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's clearing the air. Somebody's removing themselves. Yup. 6 of Swords. Somebody's clearing the air. Somebody is getting backing away from a situation here. Okay? And it looks like what's happening is the feminine energy here. Queen of Swords is the one that's going to let somebody know they got her messed up. And I know you're like, what? What's happening here is You're getting what it is that you desire because you're choosing yourself. You're remaining in your autonomy here. You're detaching and you're separating yourself from karmic cycles, karmic men and women, from individuals, from time loops that keep you stuck. Okay, but like I said, it looks like it's a spirit. So some of you may have chosen the wrong person. You walked away. This energy, this person has been having a hard time with letting you go. Okay, that has also equal out to why you haven't been able to find love or obtain a relationship or to maintain a relationship. Okay, your money's been blocked. Okay, that type of thing here. But it looks like you see it very clearly. Okay, you have Venus Virgo here, you have Mars here, somebody has a Mars Libra here, you have the Magician here, so you got that Mercury energy, somebody has a Libra Mercury here. Okay, or you can have a Mars or Mercury Aries. Either way it goes, it looks like you're the one that's speaking up. Yeah, Six of Swords, Mercury and Aquarius. Split the deck, Four of Cups, Moon and Cancer, Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're taking your power back. That Aries energy with the Star, Aquarius energy. You took your power back. This is why you need to ground. So spiritually, what's about to happen here, okay? You got Mars and Scorpio. What's about to happen here is a transformation during the month of August. And I know you're like, damn. We had to circle all the way around just to get back. This is why you need to ground, because you're breaking a chain here in August that is going to set the stage for your future. Okay, everything that you've done, this is karma coming back around, but this is your good karma coming back to you. Okay, what was stolen, what was taken is coming back to you, but it all comes from something that you attach yourself to. And the chain is releasing now. Yeah, and it's happening fast. 26 goes to 8. This is all about your abundance. Something is shifting. Yeah, you can't fix them. You realize that there's something about certain people and places that you need to back away from because it's been holding you back here. Yeah, look, rumors in reverse. Bottom of the deck, hope doesn't stop the karmic wheel from turning. So regardless of whatever someone's intentions were, it's still coming back around. They could be upset about it. Rage and confusion here, not part of the plan. I bet you it wasn't. Tapped into the infinite flow of the universe. How dare you be a divine being? How dare you be a star seed? How dare you listen to your intuition and break this cycle? Whoever you are a chain breaker. That's literally what you're doing and what you're being guided to do. So this seems to be what's happening in August. You need to remain still. Okay? You need to remain still. You do not need to make any type of unnecessary decisions. Okay, this is not a time to be in Knight of Wands energy, Knight of Swords energy. This is a time to be in Hermit energy, High Priestess energy, quiet as kept. Okay, Queen of Swords energy, Queen of Cups energy, Queen of Pentacles energy, Queen of Wands, yes, to an extent, but it needs to be backed up with some Queen of Swords. It needs to be very calculated, your actions. All right, lovelies, let's look into the first house, okay, for the month of August 2026. Okay, I don't know why I wanted to say 2025, but anywho, for August 2026, let's see what this month is revealing to you about yourself, okay? That first house energy, of course, that is our image. That is how people see us. Okay, that's the first thing people see when they see us, all right? So, but let's, focus. And this is what I mean by earlier when I said I kind of wanted to go from a different angle. Let's see what is, this month is revealing about you to you. Show me, what is the first house revealing? What is July? What is August 2026 revealing? Physical. Okay. Let's see. What is August 2026 revealing to the collective about themselves? First house energy. What is August 2026 revealing to the collective about themselves? First house energy. Oh, wow. Well, it looks like you need to listen. Advice from spirit. Yeah, legal issue, outcome, split the deck, issue. Okay. Let's see what this is about. I may get the Kipperish deck, but let's look at physical. Clarify physical. Change maker, make waves. 45 goes to 9. Bottom of the deck, manifesting and doing, unstick the stuck. find your sacred flow. Magic happens when you most expect it. What's your honest truth, and cut the cords of doubt? So physically, you need to make some changes. Okay, this could be weight. Okay, this could be maybe your persona, how you view something about your physical outside world here. Okay, your physical body is what I was thinking when I saw that. But it also feels like you need to make physical changes. So let's see, what does change maker make waves? We have occupation. This could be in work, or what you're doing, or how you're doing something here. High honor. You're either meant to do something more or better. Okay, occupation and concern. Ice King and transition here. Bottom of the deck, sweetheart. Okay, this is you taking better care of yourself. You're being intuitively guided to put more work into yourself here. Okay, now with legal here and mature man and work labor efforts, there could also be a situation here, an actual, because I keep getting this legal energy, so I'm gonna look at that separately. Okay, I really, there's multiple stories that's coming out, and I'm trying to take what comes out first here. Virgo, alchemist. So this is pretty much, if we're looking at it from this, you could have a first house Virgo. Okay, Virgo could be your first house here. All right, but once again, it kind of goes back to occupation. Like, what are you doing? How are you doing it? What are you like? That's literally what this is. Okay, Virgo rules 6th house, so your routines, things of that nature here. Aquarius, you may need to do something differently. Okay, there may be something that comes in that provides something here for you, or the benefit of yourself that works out in your favor, or it already happened. Yeah, Jupiter, growth. Okay, you can have a Virgo, Jupiter, or Jupiter could be in your first house. If it is, okay then, because that's like the best, one of the best positions here. Opposition with 2nd house. Okay, so this something, what needs to be changed is how you make your money. Okay, Capricorn energy. You have a Capricorn first house. Okay, Aries first house. Mercury could be in your first house. Pluto could be in your first house, or you could have a first house Gemini. Somebody has a Mercury in their first house. Okay, you have Mercury in your first house, but I need more with that. I need more with that. Let me see. Clarify Virgo and Jupiter. Yeah, once again, that Ice King energy. Aquarius, you have Aquarius first house. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups here. King of Pentacles. It seems like you need to become more analytical. You need to look at things more analytical, even more. I'm gonna be honest. It almost feels like you need to change how you're processing things as well. Okay. Now this, I'm gonna be honest. This King of Swords, this Ice King, is screaming spirit to me. It really is. Okay. We have Knight of Pentacles. Okay, it goes back to that Virgo energy. Okay, Knights are mutable signs. Pentacles is Virgo for this Knight of Pentacles with the King of Wands, Leo energy here. You need to be very methodical in your actions, but we already kind of went over there because there's something you're not seeing. Pisces energy here with the Moon here. 6 of Pentacles. You have a Moon in Taurus. Okay, your Moon could be in your first house, so you have a first house Taurus here. But it feels like something that you're giving to you may, some of you could even be watched to some degree. But with the 2 of Cups here and the Ace of Swords, Temperance here and the Chariot, Ace of Pentacles, there's an opportunity here unfolding for you. Okay, you don't see it here. So maybe what I feel like you've already changed how you do something here. Okay, you've already changed how you do something. Okay, if you haven't, you will be changing it, whether you realize it or not. But the way that you're processing things now. So if you're someone who acts before you think, it looks like you're shifting from now you're thinking before you act here. You're moving very strategically, very methodically here. I feel like on a spiritual level, whoever you are, you're being watched on a spiritual level. Okay. There's something on your path that's transitioning, and it is taking you to the next level here, okay? There's energy. You may need to switch it up to protect what's coming in for you. You don't see what's coming in for you, but you may need to you may need to protect what's coming in for you, okay? Let's see. Advice from Spirit. We have Creator Water here, but clarify Creator Water. You are living poetry here. So this is really more so in success and transformation here. 13 goes to 4, 32 goes to 5 here. Prosperity's sister, Our sisters are happiness and joy. 36 goes to 9 with your soul shines. 34 goes to 7 here with soul on fire. 38 goes to 11, which goes to 2. You need to balance. You need to ground. Your emotions, yourself. I feel like they're giving you a spiritual playbook. This is more than physical, y'all. Okay? This seems like a spiritual playbook, but let me see something. Clarify, creator, water. What is the story behind this? And living, you are living poetry here. So know your worth and your value here. We have family. What is the story here? Lust. Opposition. Karmic masculine. Hold on. It's just nice guy at the bottom of the deck. This is needed to listen to your intuition and knowing your worth and value here. Okay? Trusted, protection, healer, faith, abuse, blocked. Hold on, y'all. Clarify this. Sagittarius. Mercury. You can have your Mercury could be Sagittarius. Bottom of the deck, Sun. Your Sun could be in your first house or your third house. You can have Sagittarius or Mercury in your third house. Your Sun could be in your third house. We have the Numinous, which is mystery, hidden, North Node. Something about your destiny here may have been hidden to you, but I don't feel like it was hidden to someone else here. Yeah, creator, air. Clarify this karmic masculine. Opposition in karmic masculine. Trusted. Jezebel. Confusion and illusion and faith here. Bottom of the deck, ascending, chakras, flying monkey, relationship, nice guy, abuse, message. There's someone or something that cannot be trusted. Okay? A family dynamic that was built, or a family dynamic that is actually being threatened here. Okay? There's a family dynamic that's either or was being threatened here due to a lustful or karmic masculine here. Either someone's trying to infiltrate on that connection. Okay, could be a woman as well for some of you with this Queen of Wands here. All right, Nine of Cups, a very selfish driven woman. Oh, wow. Yeah, Eight of Cups here. Some of you may be guided to walk away from someone. Saturn, Pisces. You could have Saturn, Pisces in your first house. Yeah, so you don't lose anything. Mercury, Taurus here. Yeah, Knight of Wands here. Sagittarius energy, Tower, Mars. Somebody has a Mars in their first house here. Libra, Justice. You could have a Libra first house. Venus could be in your first house with Empress here as well with Page of Swords. Let me see something. The Devil. This is also needing to protect yourself against your own urges. Okay? There's some temptation that comes. Some of you, this temptation is going to look like it's wrapped into a perfect situation. Others of you, this is somebody in a relationship that may be riddled with temptation to step out of a connection. This may be exposed around Leo season, the end of Leo season here. For some of you, somebody has a Saturn, Sagittarius, okay, a Mars, Aquarius here, Mercury, Aquarius. Something is being rebalanced in someone's favor here. Somebody's dealing with a spirit. Yeah, this could be happening fast. There could be also some arguments here happening. That's a spirit here attacking a connection. And it's coming from either a karmic man or a woman here. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Somebody's juggling. That's what's being exposed. The Star here. Five of Pentacles in reverse here. Some of you could be healing from this. Okay, you could be healing from this situation. Justice and the Five of Swords. What's happening here? Three of Swords. Somebody chose wrong. Okay? That you are living poetry and creative water. That's you needing to sit in your power. Okay? Sit in your power. You're going to be watched sitting in your power here. Okay? You're being watched sitting in your power. What's about to happen here is someone could have already stepped out of a relationship or a connection and it backfired on them. And it feels like there's going to be something that happens, but they're not clear. Show me what is happening with this situation. Something is ending. Something is ending, or something could be happening here. We have thoughts here as well, with message here, and thief. Bottom of the deck, imprisonment here. Something or someone is getting either physically or spiritually imprisoned. Something that somebody is either getting physically or spiritually imprisoned. There could also be endings that occur, okay, physically or spiritually, all right, that are occurring. Somebody is heartbroken. 3 of Swords here. Somebody is in pain because if somebody intentionally tried to block a connection or stop you from having real love or stop you moving forward, try to mess up how people viewed you in a way. Okay, this could be tied to your work, because we have occupation here, but there's something about your image here as well that could have been, tampered with. All of this is balancing out. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles to the Wheel of Fortune, 3 of Swords, 2 of Swords, the Chariot here. There was a blind decision here made, and it was made almost forcefully in a sense. Somebody, 9 of Swords, somebody cannot get their mind off this Empress. Somebody messed up. That's what that is. Anywho, your task. What's your task? Welcome the Divine Masculine. Bottom of the deck. Overrate your intuition. Split the deck. Light in the unexpected here. So there's a need to get out of your masculine energy here. You need to remain in your feminine energy during this time. There's also a need to let go of control. Okay? Harsh and stagnant viewpoints. There's something about a process here. You need to allow something to come in. Creator alchemy here with fall in love with your own story. Okay, now I'm seeing that welcome the Divine Masculine in reverse a couple of different ways. All right, your task is not to try to control something or take something by storm. Let it happen naturally here. Okay, do not worry about what happens, how it happens. It will happen. Others of you just need to be more in your feminine during this time. Also, you can think of this as the Emperor in reverse. All right, some of you, this is definitely needing to really step up in a sense. Okay, because the Emperor in reverse that's not an accountable person. That's someone who's not accountable. They don't see themselves. Okay, they don't understand where things need to change. Like, they're not seeing it. There's no clarity there. There's no accountability there. There's no real leadership there. Some of you also, I'm gonna look and see what this is about. I'm just telling you what I'm getting based off the cards. Okay. Now, we have endings here, clarifying, welcome the Divine Masculine, child, imprisonment, and surprise. Bottom of the deck, actual money. Split the deck, mature woman, mature man, priestess, courthouse, evil eye, and unexpected money. Somebody's money is changing. Something is shifting. Yeah. Something is coming in for someone. Something is coming in for you. Something is already ending. You don't need to worry about how it happens, though. There's a new beginning here. There's a new beginning. But we're going to look into this, okay? I'm going to look at this from a legal standpoint. Something is happening here on a legal standpoint, okay? I'm gonna see what that's about. Something is happening here on a legal standpoint here. Yeah, Ace of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter energy. Your Jupiter could be in your first house. You could have an air sign first house. Mars could be in your first house, okay? Pluto could be in your first house with this Judgment, with 8 of Swords here. Something that someone do, Uranus could be in your first house. Something that someone did backfire, and this is someone that messed with your image, how you were viewed. This is someone that did not treat you well. Okay? This is someone here who you could have built something with, or there was just a child could have derived from this now physically, but for symbolic reasons, that child is the new beginning here. But when we're talking about this legal situation, there's a situation here unfolding for someone who did you wrong on a legal level. This could be a Virgo, a Sagittarius here for some of you. Okay. Yeah, this could be a Pisces, or a Pisces is involved. Second house energy here, and Leo here. All right, Neptune in opposition. There was an illusion here built. Somebody, I'm gonna tell you right now, ascendant in Libra. Somebody has a Libra rising. You're a Libra, you have a Libra first house. Okay, let me look into this advice. Follow through. Follow through. 5. You're being told to do something here though. Celebrate your wins, fearless expressions, tell your story, speak your story. Some of you have a legal situation here. You don't need to hold back. All right, you don't need to hold back, but let's clarify this follow through. 5, this follow through, this moving forward is going to bring changes, but good changes though. Good changes. This isn't negative. Yeah, you need to keep going here. Evil eye and jealousy and envy. Keep doing you. Keep going here. Yep. Keep being that divine feminine, that divine masculine. You have love coming in here as well. But with voodoo here coming in and third party, somebody tried to damage that. Clarify evil eye. Yeah, expectation here. You were supposed to fail. Somebody is struggling with letting that go. You were supposed to fail, but your ancestors here, they could have tried to call in their ancestors against you, but it seems like there's been a battle between your ancestors and their ancestors in the spiritual realm. I know that sounds crazy, but this is because of a connection, soulmate and divine masculine. So what? This is bigger. Some of you have, okay, chakras at the bottom of the deck. Okay, boom. Some of you are realizing that you, especially with Queen of Wands, then you have that karmic master, you have King of Wands out here. Remember I told you I feel like this is a spirit. So what I'm really primarily getting you, this is the spirit of Jezebel. Okay, we saw her, but this is a lust spirit. This is a spirit of control as well. They go hand in hand with each other. Okay, because however that spirit can control you, that's what they will use against you. So what's been happening here is it's almost like your how people viewed you or saw you was being tainted because of something or someone you attach yourself to. Okay, this is someone that you could have had a child with. All right, it's like it's been tainted because of this particular individual, but it was set up that way. Okay, so you can miss opportunities, so things wouldn't come towards you. This person is going through a legal situation. If you have legal situations, you need to use your intuition about this. Okay, all right, you'll be able to handle it. You won't, yeah, because things are getting exposed. See, the problem here is somebody is like it's like they're somebody's scared. Okay, yeah, because of who they look, split the deck. It's because of you, starseed, because of who you are. Yep, and a twin flame connection and high honor with priestess. Yeah, this is, look, whoever is watching this, whoever has these placements, you have strong spiritual protection, but you are highly spiritual and leveled up and ranked up in the spiritual realm, and you have love and abundance coming towards you, but it's been a battle. Somebody is suffering health-wise as well. Yeah, you're ascending I'm telling you, you're moving past whatever stipulations that individuals have tried to put on you. This is a situation of where projection is being released and removed from who you are or how people see you. So it seems like, especially with that evil eye, that's what evil eye does. It crosses you. It can bind you if you're not cleansing your energy, if you're not protecting your energy. Okay? It can literally flip how people view you because of what others are projecting onto you. Okay. Finally, let's look at the planet Mars. Let's see exactly how do you need to direct your energy and move through the month of August 2026. Okay, make sure you're checking your Mars placements to see how this may resonate for you. All right, we have foundation, okay. Root, okay, that makes perfect sense with what's been coming out. Heart. We have your task and family. It came out together. I don't really like that. I just want one card, please. One card, please. Okay, main obstacle. All right, so this is going to be how you need to direct your energy and move through the month of August. Bottom of the deck, lies. Split the deck, change. All right. Let's see. Clarify foundation. Clarify foundation. Oh. We have one step ahead is all you need. 41 goes to 5 here. So really, for the most part, how you need to show up or how you need to move is really, I mean, that's literally in order to really that foundation staying grounded. All right. Building, but also remaining one step ahead. That's literally, yeah, gratitude again at the bottom of the deck. So it feels like you're already positioning yourself in that way. Clarify root. It keeps going back to grounding here. Yeah, external validation, 50. 5 plus 5. Well, 5 plus 0 goes to 5, which is another, but 5 plus 5 is 10, goes to 1. Wherever you are right now, you need to continue on that path, okay? This lie here seems to be some type of conflicting energy, okay, when it pertains to Mars. So what I will say is this. Be wary of how you're moving, all right? You need to ground yourself even when you're receiving validation from the universe or from outside individuals, okay? All right? What does your soul say? 62 goes to 8, okay? This could definitely be about what you're putting into your growth. It's almost like you have to be careful. Yeah, divine masculine. The edge of evolution is messy. There's a divine masculine here who could be struggling. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Reading this energy for this entire reading has been a tug of war. Because what's happening here, 555 is actually on the clock. Literally, like, right now. Like, what's happening right now is the fact that there's a transition happening in the spiritual realm, okay? Where it's almost like whoever I'm talking to, whoever this resonates for, you're ending a cycle, okay? You're ending a cycle. You're ending a cycle, all right? You are no longer living in your lower self. You're no longer moving throughout life from a low vibration, okay? And what's really going to help is, especially with that heart chakra being clarified by welcome the divine masculine. This is all about vulnerability, but also about protecting your heart, okay? Remaining, yeah, see, look. Ambush your fear with ferocious dreams. Someone's afraid to rise to the occasion. Shift the new potential. Clarify main obstacle. This, I really feel like that's the main obstacle here with, yeah, inflow with money here, 43-7. Fierce serenity is 8. Celebrate your wins. The main thing that needs to happen right now is staying one step ahead of the BS, okay? Be wary about things around your money, surrounding your money, okay? How you're acting when it pertains to money, all right? A lot of, I don't want to say the word I was going to say, but definitely maintain a solid foundation when it pertains to your money, okay? There could be the urge to overspend, to go against what you've already built. You need not do that. I'm going to be honest. The month of August, you don't really need to really do anything but stay one step ahead and move forward. Okay? There's something here coming in that you've been trying to manifest, and it's coming in. But what's happening, this could be with business for some of you. But the problem here is that something is trying to block this. Okay? Clarify creator in reverse. Neptune, I'm telling you, Mars. That's what I'm saying. Be careful how you move. Be careful how you move. Okay? Conjunction, Jupiter, Virgo. I'm telling you, you have to be very analytical. You have to be methodical. Okay? You have to be very strategic, very careful, very Virgo-like. You could have a Mars Virgo, okay? But you have to be very careful with how you're moving, because something is the main, I'm telling you, something is an illusion. And what's the illusion is the energy that's being, it's almost like trying to get you to move in the wrong direction, okay? Trying to get you to move in the wrong direction so you can stay stuck. I'm telling you, whoever this resonates for, you're going through a highly spiritual transition. Some of you may be going through an awakening, but this is not an awakening for, this is not giving that. This is giving, like, this is definitely a wind is coming in. That's why whoever this is, you've really been in this for a while, okay? You've been in this huge spiritual transition. You've already gone through your awakening. You've already had certain moments here. You've already gone through Saturn returns. Whoever you are, you have a huge purpose. Okay? And it could be multiple people. This is not just one out of a million. No. Everybody has a purpose, but something about who this resonates for, this is tied to how you make your money. Okay. What you're trying to manifest is probably more stability, more financial abundance here. Okay. Whoever you are, especially with this Jupiter and Leo energy, the 6 of Wands, or Jupiter, you can have a Leo Mars here, but whoever you are, you're going to gain some type of external validation here for whatever it is that you're doing. Okay. But remember, one step ahead, but be strategic. Do not move too quickly. Okay. Do not move too quickly this month, okay? You need to be very careful, all right? And you need to make decisions when it pertains to love in your heart from a grounded space here, okay? Because, yeah, Ten of Swords is here. You have Sun, Gemini. So somebody has a Mars or a Scorpio, a Mars, Scorpio, or Gemini here. Or somebody could actually literally have Sun in Gemini, Mars, like I said, Mars, Scorpio here. But this is recovery. Something was lost. This has something to do with your money and it's coming in. Yeah, Ace of Swords. Whoever you are, this is in a Wheel of Fortune. Things are shift. So you're in the middle of a shift. This is an illusion. Okay? This is set up to get you to make the wrong decision. Okay? This is happening in order to get you to make the wrong decision. So you can backtrack, so you can stay stuck, so you can mess up, so you have to start over, okay? You're going to need to be very meticulous with how you move. This is a time where you don't really need to listen to too many people. No shade, okay? I'm not really, yeah, it says you are living in poetry. Remember, we got that for first house energy for advice from spirit. You have the answers, okay? Yes, this is happening now. 11 here, okay? So this is something being restored in your life, and it looks like your reputation, your image, who you are as a person, what had been trying to be taken from you is being restored, literally 9:09 on the clock. But the problem here is somebody is trying to manipulate this, and this is spiritual, okay? Now, when I say somebody, remember, it's going to come through someone. It can come through someone. It could be the spirit. It's coming from the spiritual realm, from... Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know, okay? This is happening, though. This is why you have to ground yourself, because something is shifting very fast for you. We don't need to get off track. We need to be very careful with how we're moving here, okay? Heavy Jupiter energy, air, so you can have an air Mars here, okay? But it feels like with this right here as the obstacle, do not trick yourself out your own spot. And some of you, this is you getting what you deserve after manipulation. But do not trick yourself out of your own spot by overthinking, by getting confused, okay? You know your plan one step ahead. You know your plan. You know which 10:10 on the clock. You know the plan. You know what you're supposed to do. You've already talked this out to yourself. Literally, you've already talked it out to yourself. You already got the plan. Shit, you probably told Chat GPT or Gemini or Claude, somebody. You're telling something or somebody. You're not telling everybody, but it looks like you've already mapped out like a plan, and it's unfolding. It's unfolding. Yeah, shift away to new potential. 29 goes to 11. You could be seeing 11 here. Yeah, creator earth. But you have to remain grounded. You have to know that you know that you know. This is a recovery moment happening for you. But it's being set up for you to lose it, for you to sabotage it, for you to get confused. This is a spiritual, it's like, I mean, I don't see you failing, but this is a warning. Be careful with how you're acting, how you're moving.